Hello. Okay, so my name is Lewis, and I am your friendly neighborhood Buffalo Bayou Backhand inventor. This video is picking up where we left off on aces for Buffalo Bayou Backhand. Really important subject. Wanted to pick up where we left off. We had an initial hand value of 6, 7. So that's initial hand value 13. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So we left off, and by the way, you guys, please remember, in order to sort of grasp a lot of the concepts for this game, I strongly encourage you to learn backhand, the card game, first, and you'll find it much easier to sort of flow right on in to backhand, Buffalo Bayou Backhand, the rest of the series. But anywho, so we left off dealing with aces and Buffalo Bayou Backhand. And I'm going to just go back to the website, and I'm going to read from the aces section on the Buffalo Bayou Backhand tab from the website www.backhandrules.com. And there's number 4 in that section says, if a hit card is an ace, it is valued at 1 or 11, whichever value gives the advantage to the dealer when calculating the dealer total, but valued at only 1 for the player when calculating the player's total hand value. So let's give an example of that right now. So let's take a quick look at what we have here. Alrighty, so here we go. Here's the dealer hand right here. Got 3, ace, 4. So these are the dealer show cards. They do not move. They don't get replaced. They are static. They stay there the whole game, or the whole hand. Here is 6, 7. This is the initial player hand. Ace rule is satisfied because there's no ace here. Now, the part of that rule that I wanted to go over was when the value of the ace when it's a hit card. Okay, so let's just say you got 13 right here, so your options are to take a hit or call backhand. Let's just say you take a hit. Okay, so your hit card is an ace, so here's the ace goes right here. The dealer show card that's directly above this card is used to calculate the dealer total. So the dealer total is going to be 3 plus this card. When calculating the dealer total, if the hit card is an ace, the value of that ace is either 1 or 11 to the advantage of the dealer. So that's obviously going to be 11 plus 3 is 14, okay, to the advantage of the dealer. This card is also used to calculate the total hand value of the player's hand. So here is the total hand value. This is the whole hand of the player's hand right here. So the initial player hand plus this hit card right here, when you add them all together, what is the total hand value? It's 7 plus 6 plus this ace. Okay, remember, when calculating the total hand value, this ace is always valued at 1, the player's total hand value. So 6, 7, and 1 is 14. The total hand value is 14. Total hand value obviously tells us whether or not the player has busted or not. Okay, obviously important stuff. Now there's also the next thing that we need to do is to calculate or to determine who has the advantage in this hand. So the way that you do that is by comparing the dealer total and the player total. The dealer total is the last card that's dealt to the player plus the value of the dealer show card directly above it. In this case is 14. And the player total is the sum of all the values of the cards that's been dealt to the player, not including the very last card. So this is the last card, and these are all the cards that's dealt to the player prior to that. So 6 and 7 is 13, so the player total is 13. So comparing 13 to 14, the advantage is to the dealer. Okay, so the dealer total is 14 when this is treated as an 11. The total hand value is 14, right, when calculating the total hand value of the player's hand, this ace is treated as a 1. Okay? Alright, and again, that's just so that we know whether or not that player has actually busted or not. Obviously, the hand is not over because the player still has to decide what they're going to do. Are they going to take another hit card? Or are they going to call backhand? Remember, there is no stay, there is no hold. The only options that I have as a player here is to take a hit or call backhand. Okay? So, that's the concept that I wanted to nail down in this particular video. We're going to go over to 5 and 6 in the aces section of the Buffalo Bayou Backhand tab on the website, and go over those in the next video. Alright, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.